What's up, Marvel fans? Dan Stevens, and today I'm going to be reacting what just came on YouTube, the Loki Season 2 trailer, our first look. Yes. Obviously, some people who went to, Comic-Con, I think I believe it was around last year, they did show off a trailer off, but we didn't get nothing and all that. But looks like today, Marvel was like, well, with Secret Invasion over, they start advertising for the next show, and now it's here. I have been looking forward to the new series, because obviously how the last series went and how it ended. And, with the whole Kang thing and everything. So, hopefully that we have a Kang in this show. I mean, I know there's one they hinted in Ant-Man. Well, show off in the post-credit scene in Ant-Man. Of one of the variants we're going to see. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe he's in the trailer as well. But we'll have to see now. So, volume's up. I've checked and... Ooh, and I don't know what I'm going to expect, but like I said, I mean, maybe Kang, but I don't know if on the scenario, like, can Marvel show him because he's called things not done yet, but we'll have to see. So, alright, here we go. Let's see what happens. Ooh.
Moby? Hello?
Ooh.
We have a little bit of a situation we wanted to run by you.
Mobius! Wow! Great to see you again!
Oh?
That's what's been happening.
Wow!
Oh!
Time slipping.
Wait, you know that?
Yeah,
You've seen that?
yeah.
Can you fix that?
No,
Yes!
it's impossible to time slip in the TVA.
I know, but we just saw it happen.
Yeah.
Oh!
I've been pulled through time.
Oh!
Between the past and the present. Hello?
Oh?
I saw it's true. There's nothing to stand between this world and utter destruction.
Kang.
Only one way to find out. A little good old-fashioned legwork.
Ooh.
We have different styles. You're a man of action, which is fine.
Ooh.
I take a more slow, deliberate, cerebral approach. It's really goodbye.
Ooh.
It's up to us
Oh.
to save this place.
Oh.
Is this cracked?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Whatever we do, we're playing God.
Oh.
We are gods.
Ooh.
How
Oh.
do you choose? Who lives
Oh.
and who dies? Make the hard choice.
Oh.
It's him.
Oh.
It's on its way.
Come on, you're the god of mischief.
Ooh.
Always have been. Always will be.
Ooh.
A little over the top, don't you think? I thought it was spot on.
Oh. Oh. Okay, that's very interesting. There's a lot we're gonna go. There's a lot looks like that's gonna go down in the new season. So that's very curious. Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, I'm speechless. I mean, that's not what I did not expect it to play it out like this for this first trailer, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. So a quickly reminder, obviously, what went down of the last season. So obviously after Loki and obviously Lady Loki, I'm trying to remember her name again. It's been a while. Obviously, they did make it to the center, obviously to meet up who's in charge, and then we found out it was a Kang, well, a He Who Remains, and then he spammed his whole. He spammed timelines, multiverse, all that kind of thing. But then, obviously, the Lady Loki killed him, but he said, if you do that, madness is going to happen. And obviously, by the end of it, Loki looks, which I'm wondering, obviously, the first episode will answer because by the end of it, you see him back at the TVA, but then Mobius and the other agent, it's like they don't recognize him. And then we found out that, he must be in another universe kind of TVA. Because of the statue in that TVA was a Kang, so yeah, So obviously, the first episode would obviously cover that bit, like, because I'm not pretty sure if they did answer, like, if the directors did come out and say, did he enter to the pack? Did he enter to, like, an alternative timeline of it? Or is he, like, in another universe, that, of the TVA, you know? So he's telling us that, oh, there's another TVA out there? Because, obviously, the comic books have their own TVA, so I thought, well, that's got to be the same for the multiverse as well, that every multiverse has a TVA, but, oh, no, that's my fault. So, let's break it down to what happened here. So, obviously, we start off with Mobius and Loki entering into an area of the TVA we haven't been to yet. And this place looks like it's holding a lot of, well, it's like a storage, I would say. It's like they got bits of history, I would say. Like, there's a candy ball thing. There's really a lot of stuff here. And obviously, we get to meet one of the new characters. And the actor, I'm not pretty sure if they said what his character name is, but obviously, it is sent in the trailer, everybody, if I was listening right. It's the actor is the one who obviously was the young kid in Indiana Jones 2, you know, the second one. So obviously he's like in charge of the area, and then obviously he's saying like, "Oh, it's happy to see you." And then we're seeing Loki acting all like something weird's going on with him, like he's like and then he's like all weird wiring and all that happening to him, and he's gone. So it's like something's happened to him. Like I don't know what I mean. I'm trying to really think, like, what could be causing that. I mean, nothing happened to him in the end of the last season. Like, that was his Suri, I think. Not Suri, I nearly got it then. I'm just going to stick to Lady Loki. Well, the Lady Loki, obviously, the only thing she did to him, like, she just pushed him through the time door. So this is going to be interesting to see what's going on with Loki. I don't know if the He Who Remains did something or not us knowing, but obviously that is very weird, and obviously Mobius even finds it weird, and then the guy as well. And obviously it looks like the guy's seen that before, and Mobius saying, wait, you've seen this before, and all that, can you fix him? And you were like, no, I can't. So, looks like there's something really going on here. I mean, the other thing, obviously, it could evolve is maybe when He Who Remains died, and then the whole multiverse went to madness. I don't know, maybe something happened, like, with Loki, like, I mean, who knows? Maybe we might see that what we didn't see was when he went through the time door, maybe something did happen, but we didn't see that. But we'll be interested to see on that part. And then obviously we start seeing Loki really going everywhere, like in a TVA talk room, then somewhere on Earth, and then he's moving back to TVA. So he's really like jumping to places. And it looks like through time as well, because he's seen another him. And then he shouts him, but then he's gone. It looks like Lady Loki's noticing something odd, because weirdest thing is it looks like there's some weird wiring going on around her. Even though it looks like a record, a circle disc record is having a weird look. Then we see a bit which I have heard about was in the trailer is when Loki looks like grabs one of the staff, when there was like one of the heads of the timekeepers is on the table there, and in this scene here, looks what we heard from the Comic-Con trailer was he uses the staff and he reveals like what you see before the change. You see the timekeepers, but then when Loki gets rid of it, you see the head of Kang. Well, also I said a variant of one. So, well, multiple heads actually. You only could see the middle one for now. It's like just Kang without a helmet, but whatever the other two look like, I mean, they could have the same, maybe statue look, like, or maybe one has, like, his Kang helmet on and all that, but, so we'll see on that one. Then, obviously, we see Mobius and Loki into an elevator, elevator, the lift, in the TVA, and looks like them going somewhere. I mean, this could be the scene maybe before they enter to that area, you know, from the beginning of the trailer. So maybe that's the way down there. Next, we see Loki and Mobius, obviously, coming out through a time portal, or the door, whatever they would call it again. And looks like this is going to be it looks like, if this isn't the first episode, but if it's one of the, like, maybe the second episode, this is going to be the one where we see the scene again from Ant-Man, the post-credit scene with Victor Timey and all that. So, obviously, they're showing off some bits here before then. And then, obviously, where we are, it looks like there's a big circle mirror go around. I'm trying to pop the name of it. It looks like air balloons, like multiple of them. Now, if it's supposed to be like from the comics, when Victor Timely, like that version of Kang, when he entered to the past and he was like around like a little town kind of thing. So it's still a town, so depends if it's the town still going to be called whatever it was called in the comics, but might not be. Then it looks like obviously you hear excuse me. And it looks like here, the next bit when you hear Mobius saying about, look, you're the one who goes into do the action, you know, like, he's obviously explaining about the difference, like, you're more of this, but me, I'm the more, like, I do it that way kind of deal. And then we see, it looks like Loki's using his magic. But this is interesting because he makes it like it's, where he shows his blast, it's making it like it's at the same scene, but obviously when the obviously his magic blast hits this one guy, it's obviously in another time period. So I would say that that's very clever they've done that. So who of them might be blasting at the time bit where they meet Victor Timely? That'd be interesting. Could be Victor Timely himself. But obviously in the next shot when it shows the who the blast is hitting, and like I said, this is obviously another scene maybe in a new episode. Looks like Mobius and Loki bump to this guy who we've seen set photos of he was in the like a yellow kind of prison-y kind of look. So looks like some point later on he gets into a nice suit. So don't know so I wonder what's going on there. And then next we see like, and then next bit we see, I think this is a different one as well. Like it looks more like it's Loki and then he's flying back, or it's someone else. Then obviously we get a nice piece here of Mobius getting a cake from this. Another area we never see of the, pie. That's it. Of course it says pies on there. But from an area of the TVA we haven't seen yet, like another catering area. So that's very interesting. And we just got the both of them eating it. So I'm like, oh, looks like they're going to have a chill. They're going to have a cool down time. Then next we get a shot of the, what we've seen in set photos, like a premiere of a film going on, you know, that kind of scene. So there's that happening. Then looks like we get our looks at the hunter, the woman from the last season, the one that Lady Loki who what was it? It was the one who went to the he was in that scene when she was at a school and then she bumps into obviously Kang's wife. Well, the person who will become Kang's wife, that TVA agent. Now, she's all down, like, wearing a nice yellow dress with a Sylvie kind of... I wouldn't say a hat, but like a bandana, or what you call it. So, wonder what's going on there with her. Then we got Lady Loki with the working at McDonald's, as we saw also in set photos. But her face looks like it's in worried, so looks like something's going down here. Next, we see, obviously, then we see her attacking a TVA agent. I don't know what could be going on here, but I would say it would have to be something that's really badly going down. Then obviously we do see this shot there with the guy who obviously gets hit by the Loki's magic blast, obviously lands on the ground. Then it looks like we're going to jump back to the He Who Remains place. So that's going to be interesting. Obviously this must be like after Lady Loki kills Kang. Well, I mean, he remains. Then we got Mobius in a spacesuit, and he's got a crack. He goes like, "Is that a crack?" And then obviously the new character just places tape on top of it. So I don't know. That's going to be helpful, but I don't know. Now, obviously here it's weird what this place is, because at first when I saw these suits online, I was like, oh, they're going to be a space at one scene, but this shot here, I don't know what this is. I mean, I don't know if is he entering through like a time stream thing, or like a weird something between time, or I don't know. It looks very weird. So that's gonna be interesting to obviously to look at. Then we got Loki obviously in these with some weird I think that's supposed to be like a weird pad thing, and he does like that, and then obviously the guy who got hit with Loki's blast then flies to the ground. So whatever that device Loki's got, maybe it like messes with him, so in that kind of way, maybe it makes him drop to the ground and all that. Next, we could see an orange ball thing drop on the ground. It looks like Loki's in the area of the TVA, so don't know what's happening there. Then looks like this is a shot. I would say this is a shot when Mobius and Loki enter to the Pie's kind of break room. Then we got obviously Lady Loki. Looks like she's there as well. So I don't know what point maybe when she goes there. So and maybe this could be the part where maybe she realised that I've messed things up. We need to work together again. And this time I'm not going to betray one of you. So it could be that. Then we see her pulling her sword out. Hard to make out where I'm at, but there could be where Victor timing is, so where this scene is taking place. And I think it is him. You can't see the person who's on the floor, but at first I thought it's at Loki, but it could be Victor timing, but it's hard to tell. Obviously, Loki has to talk with, obviously, Lady Loki. And then we see the guy who, obviously, like I said about who was in a yellow jumpsuit. Well, prison jumpsuit. And then we see a shadow of Loki. Well, two Lokis on shadow form. And then the horns come out. So, excuse me. So that's interesting. But we see Loki's eyes grow green. And then his shadows are like holding him down. So that's very cool. I don't think we've ever seen that from Loki before. Him doing that. Then we could see and then we could see. Oh no, it looks like that's Ravonna. That was the one I was on about earlier. Who was the school teacher, the future, Kang's future wife. Well, if she's going to be that in the MCU, and looks like I think this is a first shot there of her, and she's got some kind of weird device. It looks like a version of those stuffs they got. So very interesting. So maybe she might have went. Maybe obviously the last time we saw her, maybe that's where she was going to meet her with Victor Timing. So maybe she's in love with the Victor Timing variant one. So I don't know. That'll be interesting to see. Now obviously the taglines we got here. So one here it says the timeline, and then next we got scenes with Loki holding a watch and he turns his head up, so it's like something bad's happening. And then the next tagline says, is running out. So, something bad is happening. And we get it. And then our next shot here is like Loki in that prison-y suit again, like he wore in the first episode when he first got to the TVA, with that collar on his neck. So, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if is he being captured again, or is Loki going to somehow jump to the point when he goes to the TVA very first time from the first season, but I don't know what's going on there. Then we see our Hunter woman again, but now this time wearing a doctor's uniform, so I don't know what's that. I don't know what this scene's going to contain of. I mean, is she going to meet up with a variant of Kang who's a doctor? I don't know. Or someone else. Then there's obviously we got the guy from the first season who was a bit scared of Loki, you know, when Loki threatened him. He was the one who was by the desk with all those Infinity Stones, so I don't know what's going on here, but something's been going on with him. Then obviously we see the guy who's been at them acting. And then obviously it looks like we get another shot of Winona. Sorry if I'm dodging her name. So it looks like there's something going on. Like she's in void mode, so something's happening there. Well, she looks like it. And then we get our shot of Victor Timing. The scene plays out like the same we saw in the trailer. But the new bit that add in now is the device he's got. And it's like lightning's coming out and all that. And next thing we could see Miss Minutes. Well, I would say it's Miss Minutes. But with a new look, like a ghostly look of her. And she's growing big. So, so looks like there's some change going on with her. I don't know, a bit obviously went, and obviously the bit here now, I was wondering what that was. And we've got a bit here, looks like Loki's pointed out one of those, those glass with an image on it, like you see in the church. But he's pointing to a one when all the Kangs are fighting. And if I'm not wrong here, the shape I'm seeing it looks like a sword, like Kang's ship, because if you've seen Kang's ship, it does have a look of a shape of a sword in a way. So, are we going to see that in the MCU at some point with his ship and in that sword kind of shape? I hope so. That'd be cool. So obviously, it looks like this could be the bit when they're showing off history, like what went down before what the TVA is now. Then obviously we get a shot with Loki, our new character. Then obviously Mobius and the Hunter. Hunter, I can't remember her last number. What her digit numbers were. And it looks like there's a flashing light going on, so something big's happening. Then a taxi vehicle, it looks like a taxi vehicle. Looks like crashes to a window, so something's going on there. Then we see those weird wiry things again with the big scream, and it's got there, thank you for your service, and you got a Miss Minutes kind of figure there, so something bad's going on. Then we got Ravonna, and looks like she's in the void area, so, and looks like something's going on there. And then looks like we get shots with Mobius, obviously he's in the pie canteen, as I'm going to keep going in, talking to Loki. Then we see something's going on with the whole TVA area, like, looks like it's all about to crash down, the whole big view we've seen, like, that looks like a city. Well, that's what I took it as. Then we see a lot of time door things, so looks like a lot of the TVA agents come out of them, and we do see Loki taking on two of them, so that's going to be interesting when Loki and obviously our friends take him on. Well, his friends take it on, and then this is clever. When he's walking, you can see then the logo comes by, and then obviously we get the title Loki Season 2, and doing what it did before. When the logo, each letter keeps changing, so I like it how they've done that. And then for the last shot is we got Mobius going like, is this over the top, like that kind of thing? And we can see Loki and some two, like, he's hologram or an illusions kind of himself once. And obviously Loki's like, well, I thought he was good. And then we can see obviously the two fading away. Next shots we get, like quick shots, we got someone pressing a button, looks like Loki. Well, I think it's Loki, or the new character. Loki falling down. Looks like Loki it looks like someone on a boat, and looks like he's escaping from a big boat. And I think it might be Loki, or it might be Ravonna. Loki and Mobius looks like them doing this, like they just saw something. The miracle wheel, and obviously the town where Victor Time is. And then it looks like our prisoner in the like the time door, but it's like it's kind of like a square for him to be trapped in, so that's interesting. Then Loki running. Then obviously our two Lokis looks like doing a magic spell together. And then that's it. And then it's all done. And obviously we just got the Disney Plus logo and obviously the date. Now, obviously if you've seen the poster, obviously it's coming out on October the 6th. So we got a couple of months to wait for it. And like I said, the trailer was really interesting. So obviously it looks like, so they did show off obviously the Kang actor, so that maybe that could be a sign that looks like he could be sticking around then when the whole court thing is done. I mean, I don't know yet, but it doesn't look like they're going to cut him out this season or anything like that. So I mean, obviously maybe they can't like cut him out or anything, or Marvel might have decided and said, oh, I will keep him in there even whatever the outcome is. But I don't know. I mean, we know next month he's supposed to have another day of his court. So, and I think it's supposed to be the last court day of him, and obviously what's going on with him. But and that would be like what would happen with him? Like, when he go to prison, or is he guilty? Not guilty, but obviously we won't know till next month. But that's it really here. So, like I said, the trailer looks interesting. Very like how the trailer plays out and all that, and I'm looking forward to the new series, because how the last series played and how it ended was mad. So get ready to see the whole multiverse and timelines maybe going madder this time around. And well, like I said, so we're gonna see, because obviously we're gonna see Victor Timing, but are we gonna see Kang in this one at all? But obviously, will we see the Kang from Ant-Man and the Wasp, and maybe it might show us what happened to him? Because I still believe, like I said in my spoiler one film, I said, oh, he must have just got absorbed into that ball and he's trapped in there. Like, I don't think it killed him, but I don't know yet. We'll just have to wait and see. Or it might be a variant of a Kang. Like, maybe wearing the sort of same costume accurate suit, but I don't know, we don't know where you see. It's the multiverse, so endless possibilities. So I'll leave the link down in the description below so you can watch for yourself. I'll also leave your comments down below. Like, what do you think of it? I mean, are you looking forward to this series? What are you expecting? Like, what theories and, you know, what kind of theories do you have? And if you want to share with them, put them down in the comments. I would love to have a discussion with all of you on your theories and really talk this through what could be going down in the show. And then also give the video a thumbs up. And then share this out to your friends. So if they want to watch someone different for a change, one of my videos, and if they like it, they can subscribe to this channel. And what I do as well, I also do the Marvel and Transformers Cinematic Universe news videos. Well, when there's news around, I also do the Super Bowl TV spots, obviously the trailers, and I do the spoilers side. But on the film side, I don't cover clips or those kind of old TV spots or like spoilery kind of trailers, TV spot clips kind of types, because I want to be surprised, obviously, when surprised when I see it for myself. And then last but not least, when you see my last Marvel video, click here, my channel. Make sure you click the bell, it's going to be notified when new videos are up. And also here, you'll see my last Transformers video. So that's it really, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this reaction and breakdown video of the Loki Season 2 trailer. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Peace.